Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is end of day one at the Australian Open, and even though we had a lot of rain and it's been a little bit of a washed out day, thank God for the three roofs we have at the Aussie Open. Top stars still got to play, and we had plenty of action already going on today at the Australian Open. We had Roger Federer, Stefanos Tsitsipas, Novak Djokovic today in action on the men's side. At the women's side, Ashley Barty was on court, Petra Kvitova was also in action, Coco Gauff played Venus Williams, Sloane Stephens from the USA, 2017 US Open champion against Zhang from China, and of course Serena Williams as well. And let's not forget Caroline Wozniacki playing her very last tournament, former world number one, and retiring at the end of this Australian Open. So let's have a look at today's action, what's been going on, which matches were really exciting and interesting. So let's start with the men's draw. First, Matteo Berrettini, 8th seed in Roger Federer's section of the draw. They could meet in the quarterfinals. Really good showing from Matteo Berrettini, playing Andrew Harris, a wild card from Australia. Strong showing, very solid service games, lots of service breaks. Berrettini going through in emphatic fashion. Roger Federer also playing Stevie Johnson, losing only 7 games en route, winning 6-3, 6-2, 6-3, 6-2, So solid performance from Roger. Unknown who he's going to play in the next round, since it's been, as I said before, a washed out day. Outside matches on the outside courts could not be finished. So he's going to play either Krajinovic or Quentin Hayes, either the Serbian or the Frenchman from in the next round. We had Stefanos Tsitsipas on court against Caruso, the Italian guy. Very, very good performance from Tsitsipas, losing only 5 games throughout the entire match, winning the first set 6-love. Caruso seemed to be finding his ground in the second set, but Stefanos Tsitsipas got really firm. Very strong showing at the second part of the match as well, and as I said, just losing 5 games in total. At the end of the match, at the court interview with Jim Courier, he was joking a little bit around about the crowd. He has a lot of Greek supporters in Australia, and he was sort of a little bit critical of his fans, but also said he expects a little bit more from them, new songs and new chants in the next match. So let's see where that goes. Grigor Dimitrov, as I said, also in action today, playing a solid first round match against Londero, losing the first set but coming back really strongly in the second, winning 6-2, 6-love and 6-4 in the second, third and fourth sets. Maybe another expected surprise, if I can put it like that. Sam Querrey beating Borna Coric in straight sets. Probably one of the best matches of the day, or the biggest comebacks of the day, is Dan Evans against Mackenzie McDonald, the American. So Dan Evans being 2-love down, losing the first 2 sets 6-3, 6-4, winning the next 3, 6-1, 6-2 and 6-3. So very strong comeback from Dan Evans. Plays Nishikawa in the second round. Djokovic was also very good in his first round match, had a very tough first round opponent in Jan-Lennart Struff. Struff managed to win the third set 6-2, but Djokovic came roaring back in the fourth and won it 6-1. So no surprises there really. Probably one of the most surprising matches of the day was Vujovic Marton, the player from Hungary, beating Denis Shapovalov. Shapovalov had some good results during the end of last year. He's won the tournament in Stockholm, even though it's a 250 event. Finally he managed to get a win under his belt. He's made the final at the Paris Masters, losing to Djokovic in the final, beating Wozniacki and Zverev along the way. Really good matches, good showing. He's also managed to bring the Davis Cup team at the end of November into the finals, losing to Spain in the end. So we were a little bit expecting more of Shapovalov and anticipating a Shapovalov-Jannik Sinner potentially second round clash, which really would have been interesting, but unfortunately for Shapovalov he's out. But on the other hand, we have to say Fucsovics really played inspiring tennis, very solid, sturdy guy, good player. Won the Geneva event just 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, the tournament ahead of the French Open. So Fucsovics fought hard. Shapovalov was not doing many things wrong. He was making sometimes a little bit too many errors, too many mistakes. He was trying to mix his game up, was coming a lot to the net, trying to be creative on the court, but Fucsovics on the day was just a little bit stronger. Very experienced player. So good win for Fucsovics. So even though we won't have the Shapovalov Jannik Sinner second round, there might be Jannik Sinner against Marton Fucsovics in the second round. Sinner was 2-0 up, and it was 4-all in the third. 15-30 on the opponent's serve, so there's a very good chance we're going to have Sinner in the second round against Fucsovics. That's going to be an interesting match. So coming to the women's side, Serena Williams back in action at the Aussie Open, winning a relatively comfortable first round match, beating Potapova 2-0, 6-love, 6-3, very convincing. Just recently won a relatively small tournament in Australia, but this was for Serena Williams the first tournament back after the US Open last year. Given the fact that she's played and she's won the whole event, had to give her a lot of confidence. So it seems that Serena is going strong. For me personally this year, I think she's the favorite to win the tournament. Caroline Wozniacki, the Danish player, playing her first round match, 6-1, 6-3 win against the American An. Very happy for her for going through. Hopefully she will make it far in this tournament, as this being her last, pending her retirement. Another upset, if we can call it that, Sloane Stephens going out in the first round after serving in the second set to win the match. She's won the first set 6-2 against Zhang, was 5-4 up in the second, lost her serve, lost the set, and lost the third set pretty convincingly. So a very good performance from Zhang from China. Petra Kvitova also going through against Shinkalova. Naomi Osaka also beating another player from the Czech Republic, Boskova. And Coco Gauff, the 15-year-old sensation, beating Venus Williams yet another time in the first round of a major. Ashley Barty also in action today, the number one seed, world number one, giving a little bit of a scare to the Australian crowd and the whole world. But in the end, beating Tsurenko from the Ukraine after dropping the first set 7-5, winning the next two 6-1, 6-1. So hopefully tomorrow they can recover some of the matches which had to be suspended and cancelled for the day. Leave your comment below. Thanks for watching.